Right, I'm having a go at remaking this great stellated dodecahedron, a 20-point star. Trying to, when I made this, I had to leave the points wide in place. Some of them are sharp, some are wide because of inaccuracies. So I'm just trying to see if I can come up with a better method of making this, and also the edges of some of the points aren't very straight. So what I'm doing, when I made that first one, I turned these, if you look at one axis, you can see there's a row of stellations pointing in alternating directions, if you like. So I'm cutting both sides of that, and once you've done that on 6 axes you end up with one of these stars. But when I made this, I turned these by making both cuts, so either side of that row of stellations in the same axis. What I'm doing now is I'm correcting it because I'm aligning more with the points. So I've centered this row of points, got a nice Posca marker to make everything nice and visible where I've got to make my cut. And I'm taking very thin cuts, very, you know, narrow cuts. See the yellow dots are my points, and I'm just coming up to them. So if I've done that right from every single direction, the points are going to be nice and pointy. So I'll just do one cut. Does help. I've got to take that to depth, which is 10mm. I'm currently at 6mm, so I need to redo my lighting because of the usual thing with the camera and the light. Now my light's the wrong side of the camera, so I've got to adjust everything before I can carry on. So I'll come back later on when I've made a few of those cuts so we can see how well this method's going to work. Okay, so this is a fail because I've lost one of my stellations, but it's in another way it's not a fail because I was really pushing it to the limit, trying to get these down to about 2 to 3mm across the top. On the first one I did, I gave myself like 6mm, so I was kind of bound not to fail. So I'm pushing it to the limit, in other words. So what I found is, and I know how I lost the tip, I've marked a line that's double the width, just over, of my parting tool, my thin parting tool. And when I lost the tip, I took the furthest to the centre cut first, nearest to the tip point of the stellation, and that's where I went wrong, because there's nowhere for the tool to deflect, and as you withdraw it, if it deflects off the side, it just takes the tip off. So the answer is you cut the outside first, put yourself some space, some clearance so that your tool doesn't deflect on the way back out from cutting the tip. So just turn this one very, very slowly, and bits are going to fly. got to hold your nerve because bits fly and it makes cracking noises. It's got to go down another 2 millimeters. I haven't gone down deep enough really, but I don't mind that. Outside first. Very slowly out. Now I can come all the way down to my tip now. Okay, got nice small tip. That one's a bit wide, that's probably about 3 millimeters, so, and that one. But getting nice stellations, so I think that's the way to do it. Cut your outside first and then your inside. That bit's come out, look, on somewhere else where I wasn't even cutting. That doesn't matter, it's not got a tip on. So I've just got one cut left and then I'll deal with getting down to depth. Well, I took a second pass and then just sawed down the last 3 or 4 millimeters with a Japanese saw. Just tidying up that joint up while I'm there. Needs a tidying up now and a sand. It is a fail though, because I don't know where it is. There you go, that broken tip. I might make one and put it on there, because I could definitely make another one now. I've got the process down that I can do that without breaking the tips. If I can find those yellow glass top pins, I'm going to use those for the and tip protectors. So some sanding to do now. I am going to keep this, it's nice. It's you know, it's a fair bit smaller but a lot more finessed than the original one, so I will be keeping it. I'll probably attempt to repair that, see if I can cut a little triangle of wood, stick it on there and grind it down with a Dremel or a Fordham and see how that goes. Flatten it off first obviously. So yeah, not a total fail. I've got the process down. In boxwood I would think that would be the best wood to do this with. So thanks for watching.